Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, all of us want to change our life. All of us want to make our life beautiful. That's all very good. We must be willing and trying to do all that. But dear friends, are we successful in that? Probably not. We are not so successful. What is the reason? Maybe the reason is that either our approach toward making our life beautiful enough is not so good, or maybe we are creating so many of the difficulties, so many of the trouble, so many of the ugly situations in our own life that it cannot be beautified, it cannot be made, keeping in view all our action. So, dear friends and fellows, we have made it a topic of our today's discussion about how to make our life beautiful enough, how to make our life good enough. So, there are certain simple ways and there are certain simple rules which will ensure that indeed we are living a very good life, very beautiful life. So there are 10 tiny rules, 10 simple enough rules which can make my life easy and beautiful enough, which can make your life easy and beautiful enough. Let's look upon all of these 10 rules one by one. First of all, it is a declutter regularly. We need to declutter regularly. Our space, our workplace, our residence, our vehicle, if we do have, and even our own mind. We need to declutter it, not to get so many of the things into our space. And I think we need to discard, and we need to keep it clean. We need to keep it quite organized. So that is the number one thing. Declutter your space. So that is the number one thing to make our life beautiful and simple enough. Declutter regularly. And the second tiny habit is I choose quality over quantity. What is meant by this? I invest in fewer high quality items than many low quality ones. I choose I choose quality over quantity. So I think instead of buying so many of the things, it is better to have fewer things, but these fewer things are of good quality. So I prefer quality over quantity. That is the rule number two. And the rule number three is I follow the one in, one out rule. I follow the one in, one out rule. But what is that? I eliminate something old when I buy something new. I eliminate something old when I buy something new. So in this manner, there isn't any clutter at all. So this is how I follow the one in one out rule to beautify our life. Now the fourth is I limit digital distraction. I limit digital distraction. So many of us we are seen spending so much of the time on the social media. I think that is not good at all. We need to minimize the time we are seen spending on the screen. It is the screen of the smartphone, it is the screen of the computer or the TV. I think this screen time, because as far the smartphone and social media is concerned, it has become the biggest addiction. It has taken the rule and the space of an addiction. I think we must be minimizing it, although totally getting rid of it. It is not advised at all, and it is very difficult. What we can do is that let's make its use very limited one. So now the fifth rule to make our life beautiful and simple enough. I spend mindfully. I spend mindfully. What is this, by the way? I think carefully about each purchase I make, asking myself if I need it and will if it will add value to my life. So that is how I spend mindfully. I'm not seen spending unnecessarily. Now the sixth is I simplify my goals. A simplification of the goal, our plans, our goals, our plans. I think this must be simple enough. If at all it is complicated, I think we will not be able to achieve it, and it will keep us in the difficulty. We want to be in the ease, we want to be comfortable, we want to beautify our life. So, for that reason, I think this is the sixth rule is I simplify my goal. Now, the seventh rule is I embrace empty spaces. I embrace empty spaces. What is meant by this? I don't, I don't feel the need to fill every space. I find space calming and aesthetically pleasing, because if at all there is a space which is empty and nothing is lying there, I think it is beautiful, it is aesthetical. Don't try to fill your workplace, your home, your office full of the thing. That's not good at all. Now, the eighth is, dear friends and fellows, I simplify my schedule. Yes, my engagement, my schedule. I need to simplify it, and I do simplify it. How can I simplify it? Because if at all I look upon every item which I want to make commitment with, that do I really need it? Will it make my life better, or I should stop doing that? I should refuse it, not overcommit at all, because overcommitting and keeping your schedule complicated or difficult, I think it is not a good advice at all. So, dear friend, I think that this is the eighth rule. I simplify my schedule. And the ninth rule is I appreciate what I have. I appreciate what I have mean it is good to keep working for the things you like, for the things you want to have. It is really good and appreciable, but at the same time it is very important indeed that we people are appreciating whatever we are possessing. Maybe there will be several things which I don't have, but whatever I do have, I think I should be very happy with that, while continuing to struggle for the better. And but at the same time, I need to enjoy it. I need to be grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for whatever we have been gifted with, and so many of the things. Not only so many of the things, but the people as well. I need to become grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for the people I have in my life. Now it's my responsibility that I should try to make this relationship as healthy as possible. Never ever allow it to become a toxic one. Even if at all somebody is not cooperating, I think we need to take it as a responsibility that I'm not going to let it turn toxic. But if at all the other person is bent upon that, it is better to quit that relationship or minimize it. Now, the tenth and the last is I live intentionally. I live intentionally. What is meant by this? I make deliberate choices about my life and lifestyle, aligning my actions with my values. So, how important it is? I live intentionally to make deliberate choices about my life and my lifestyle, aligning my actions, every step I take, aligning my actions with my values. So these are the 10 simple rules which can make my life simple, easy enough, and of course beautiful enough. These rules aren't just about possessions, they are about a mindset, prioritizing what's truly important. So it is indeed these 10 rules does have the power to simplify my life, to make my life easy enough, make my life beautiful enough. Anybody and everybody who want to work upon this 10-point agenda, I believe that they will succeed. That's all from me at the moment. Thank you very much.